Today in our class we will discuss about the rock forming minerals and some important rock forming minerals and the formations of soil and different types of soil. Okay. First, rock forming minerals. A mineral is a naturally occurring solid inorganic substance having a specific chemicals compositions and ordered atomic structures. Okay, there are 4,900 known mineral species, of which the silicate minerals compose over 90% of the earth crust. Okay, and minerals are distinguished by the various physical and the chemical properties. They differ in the chemical compositions, crystallic structure, hardness, lustricity, color, streaks, cleavage, fractures, specific gravity, etc. Okay. While rock consists of aggregates of minerals, minerals themselves consist of one or a number of chemical elements with the definite chemical compositions. Okay, like I can give an example, like diamond is made up of one element, that is carbon, while feldspar is made up of number of elements, like feldspar is made up of silicon, aluminium, potassium, oxygens, etc. Okay, and here some known minerals are like oxygen, silicon, aluminium, iron, potassium, calcium, sodium and magnesium. Okay, the minerals that constitute the rocks are known as rock forming minerals. Okay, the main rock forming minerals are 6 in number. They are quartz, feldspar, olivine, mica, pyroxenes and amphiboles. Okay, now we will discuss about some important rock forming minerals, like number 1, quartz. Quartz is a glossy looking transparent mineral which is varies in color from white to grey or to smoky color. Okay, and it is used for glass cutter, stone cutter because of its hardness. Next, feldspar. Feldspar is a light color rock forming minerals, and this type of minerals is mainly used in glass and ceramic industry. Number 3, mica. Mica is distinguished from the other minerals by its characteristics of pulling in this thin, flat, smooth freckles or seeds. Mica may be white or dark or shiny type of in character, and it gives characteristics of glitter to granite. And mica, this is very important, mica is a poor conductor of heat and electricity, so it is widely used in the manufacturing of electrical goods for its luster used for the making glitter and paints. Next, pyroxene. This is also a common rock forming minerals, and it is one of the chief consistent of basalt. Next, amphibole. Amphibole is another dark minerals, and it is also the consistent of basalt and granite. Okay. Next, olivine. This minerals is yellow and green, transparent and the glossy looking. Olivine is hard as quartz and is a basic constituent of basalt. Okay, and another most important is gypsum. Gypsum is a light yellow color soft minerals, and it is used in making cement and fertilizer and for the constructions purpose. Okay. Now we will discuss about the formations of soil from rock. And soil is the outer covering of the earth's surface, which is the mixtures of so many minerals, organic matter, gases, liquid and other organisms that is support the plant's life, and it is considered the skin of the earth. And the soil is initially formed from the parent rock. Parent rock means already know that is igneous rocks. this igneous rock, when the weathering is there, erosions is there, like so many types of natural agent like sun, rain, river, wind, glaciers, they eroded the rock and then deposit in a place that is known as regolith. The regolith, that the cover of the solid rock, is the main element of soil formations. They interact with air, water and organic matter to form different types of soil. Okay. First we will discuss about black soil. This soil is derived from basalt and it is black in color because of the high content of humus, carbonate, calcium, magnesium and iron oxide. Okay. And here the crops like cotton, sugarcane, wheat, jowar, all seeds, fruits, vegetables grown in the soil. And this type of soil found in the Deccan Trap regions, Maharashtra Plateau, Malwa Plateau, Telangana Plateau, part of Gujarat, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Okay. Red soil. This soil is derived from the ancient granite and metamorphic rock. It's red. This soil is red in color because of the high iron content, and this soil is infertile. So here crops like wheat, rice, cotton, sugarcane and grown here with the using of fertilizer. This soil is found in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Jharkhand and some part of Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Next soil is sandy soil. Sandy soil derived from the sandstone and its characteristics yellowish in color. This soil is infertile, but with proper irrigations, help of irrigations here, jowar, bajra, millet and some rice, wheat, vegetables grown here. This is a type of soil found in the desert of Rajasthan. Okay. Next soil is alluvial soil. Alluvial soil is formed by the depositions of sand, silt, clay, stone, etc., which is brought by the different agent of erosions like river, wind, etc. It is a fine-grained soil and composed of the mainly sand and clay. So this type of soil is very fertile, and here rice, wheat, others cereals, sugarcane, all seeds, jute, cotton, these type of crops grow here. This type of soil found in northern plain of India, the valley of delta of South Indian rivers. Okay. Next soil is laterite soil. This type of soil is formed of aluminous rock. So it is high proportions of iron and aluminium on it, and this type of soil is not fertile, but the help of irrigations here cotton, wheat, rice, sugarcane grow here. Also tree, coffee, cashew nut also grow here. This type of soil found in Eastern Ghat, Western Ghat, Odisha, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Meghalaya, etc. Okay. Saline soil. Saline soil is found in marshy land or the coastal area where the sea water entered during the high tide, and this type of soil contained large amount of soluble salt, and here this soil is also not suitable for cultivations, but here we see the mangrove vegetations. This type of soil found in Rann and Kutch, Sundarban, delta of Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri rivers. Here rice grow well on this soil. Okay. Mountain soil. This soil contain boulder, pebbles, gravels, stone, etc. Okay. So this type of soil is not so fertile. But mountain soil is found in Himalayan northeastern hills in the foothill regions, and this type of soil is good for orchid crop, and some rice, wheat grow here in this soil. Okay. Now the clay soil. This soil is derived from a shale and mudstone, which is fine grained, and this soil is impermeable as it is compact. Because of its porosity, it has high moisture retentive capacity. And here soil color ranges from dull gray to reddish brown color, and the soil is moderately fertile. That's why fruits can be grown on it. Okay, thank you everyone. I hope you understood. If you have any queries, please let me know. Thank you.